Feeling is creation. Whenever your feeling is in conflict with your wish, feeling will be the victor. Neville Goddard, 19th century New Thought author. Fields of feelings. I want you to understand what happens to you when you give love through your good feelings, because it is truly magnificent. Your feelings create a magnetic field that completely surrounds you. Every person is surrounded by a magnetic field, and so wherever you go, the magnetic field goes with you. You may have seen ancient pictures depicting something similar, where they show an aura or halo surrounding a person. Well, the aura surrounding each person is actually an electromagnetic field. It's through the magnetism of your field that surrounds you that you attract everything in your life. What determines whether your field is positive or negative at any time is your feelings. Every single time you give love through your feelings, words, or actions, you add more love to the field around you. The more love you give, the greater and more powerful is your magnetic field. Whatever is in your magnetic field is attracting to itself. And so the more love in your field, the more power you have to attract the things you love. You can get to a point where the magnetic power in your field is so positive and strong that you can have a flash or imagining and feeling something good, and within no time it has appeared in your life. That is the incredible power you have, and that is the phenomenal power of the force of love. Through your ability to think and feel, you have dominion over all creation. Neville Goddard, 19th century New Thought author. I want to share a very simple situation that happened in my life that demonstrate how fast love can work. I love flowers, and so I do my best to have a fresh flower each week because they make me feel happy. Usually, I buy flowers from the farmer's market, but on this particular week, it was raining and there was no farmer's market and no flowers. My response is there being no flowers was that it was a really good thing because it would make me appreciate and love flowers even more. Instead of feeling disappointment, I choose to feel love, and so I fill my magnetic field with the love of flowers. Within 2 hours, I receive a delivery of an enormous vase of flowers from across the other side of the world. My sister had sent me the most beautiful flowers you have ever seen, thanking me for something I have done for her. When you can give love, no matter what the circumstances must change. Now you can appreciate why it is so important to choose love, because every time you give love, you increase and multiply the love in the magnetic field around you. The more love you give in your day to day life, the greater the magnetic power of love you have in the field around you, and everything you want will fall at your feet. This is the magic of what your life will be when you are giving love. My life did not used to be as magical as it is now. My life used to be full of struggle and difficulties. But I discovered something fantastic about life. And what I have discovered is everything I am sharing with you in this book. Nothing is too big for the force of love. There is no distance too great, no obstacle it cannot overcome. Time cannot stand in its way. You can change anything in your life by harnessing the greatest power in the universe. And all you have to do is give love. The point of creation. You can tend to think of the things you want as really big things, but your perspective is way out of proportion when you think that way. When you think something is really big, in effect, you are saying to the law of attraction, this is so big, it's going to be difficult to achieve, and it's probably going to take a really long time. And you will be right, because whatever you think and feel is what you will receive. If you think your desire is really big, you will create difficulty. Imagining the words again, and you are back in the old world. As you imagine the worst, that's what you will receive back. As you imagine the best, that's what you will receive back. If somebody asks you your injury is doing, you can say, I am feeling 100% again, and my body is following. You can say, this has been a blessing because it has made me appreciate my body in health more than I ever have in my life. Or, if you are bold enough, you can say, I have a full recovery by the horns. You can't talk about something you don't want without feeling bad. It's that simple. But people are so used to not feeling good a lot of the time. They don't even notice how bad they feel when they are imagining and talking about what they don't want. When you become more aware of how you are feeling and you care about your feelings, you will get to the point where the slightest dip in your good feelings will be unbearable for you. You will become so used to feeling good, and you will be so aware of your feelings that if they dip, you will feel it and you will get yourself back to feeling good right away. You are supposed to feel good and be happy most of the time because you are meant to have an amazing life and there is no other way you can receive it. I am still determined to be cheerful and happy in whatever situation I may be, for I have also learned from experience that the greater part of our happiness or misery depends upon our disposition and not upon our circumstances. Martha Washington, 1732 to 1802, First Lady, wife of George Washington, first President of the United States. God bless you. Thank you.